Welcome, everyone. Now we're going to discuss what Dr. Joe Dispensa is going to talk about how to attract what we want. We talked about one thing that what is emotion is energy in motion. Can we have an energy in motion which is love? Yes, scientists put that as a frequency, 528 hertz of frequency. There is some exact number is there also for bliss or enlightenment. Similarly, can we have an energy of not in motion? And this is up to us to decide what it is. So that's what he's talking about next. And Dr. Joe Dispenza is talking about this subject. How do we attract? How do we actually attract the new thing which we want, happiness we want? Let's listen to him.
When you start feeling the emotions of the things that you want in your life or that you would like to create in your life ahead of the actual experience, it's impossible for you to want it. Why could you possibly want it if you feel like it's already happened?
Now, this is very important. That is like, something we say that, oh, we will do meditation and we'll feel the bliss, we'll feel the happiness. What he's saying is that when we repeat in our neuropathways are created in the brain. When we have the neuropathway created for happiness, we will only seek happiness in any situation we are in. And whatever we are seeking, we will get it. If we are seeking guilt, we'll get guilt. If we are seeking anger, we'll get anger. And that's what he's talking about here.
Ahead of the actual experience, it's impossible for you to want it. Why could you possibly want it if you feel like it's already happened? Now, here's the cool part. Maintain that modified state of being. Get so good at doing it with your eyes closed. Start practicing with your eyes open. And if you can maintain that modified state of mind and body your entire day, coherent heart, as soon as energy reaches the heart, we've done thousands of studies on this, it's going straight to the brain. The cool part about that is you start to see those synchronicities, those coincidences, those opportunities start.
Now, that is what he's talking about. He's saying that brain and heart coherence. Now, brain and heart coherence is there. And with the brain and heart coherence, we can go, scientists are saying it, we can go any place we want in not even 1 second. That means the coherence, when the coherence takes place with brain and heart, what happens? We are trying to eat food. At that same time, we are watching the TV. At that same time, we are also playing games. At that same time, we are also listening to the other person who is talking to us. What's happening is we are diluted completely. The attention is lost. Attention is lost into multiple thousand things we are trying to do at the same time. But Dr. Joe Dispenza is saying that when they did the brain scans, and then they found out that if the person wants something, they get that same thing. But what happens is when we sow the seed, we again take the seed out the next day, say whether it has grown or not. And that is the problem which we have got. Once we believe it is there, it will be there all the time. That's what Dr. Joe Dispenza is saying. That's where the opportunities really start. So what do we really need to do? We need to believe it. After we believe it's already there with us, there is no separation. There's nothing else to do really, but just to enjoy that moment. Dr. Bhardwaj will talk about this scientific principle, what Dr. Joe Dispenza is saying here. Next.
The beauty is that you know that the emotions take you into back and forth in time and make you sick about it. And at that time, as Rohit was telling you about the laws of nature, so every action has got an equal and opposite reaction. So you can always create that feeling of love. And that feeling of love is in your hands, my dear. If you give your attention to that feeling of love, this is what will reciprocate, and you will get the feelings of love from others, because every action has got an equal and opposite reaction. So if you are in that frame of mind, you remember all those good moments of your life instead of getting into those past and future aspects which are getting you into worries. So worries and fears will drag you down into emotions and the feelings of love, which are in your hands, that you can give your attention to those things. And that is how you will start feeling better. So this is how I think if we can understand that what doctor is saying and how Rohit is trying to put you into that frame so that you are in a happy mode all the time and enjoy this life, which is a short one. And I think now it is over to Rohit, and he can continue further to give you more information on that. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhardwaj. Now we're going to talk about the step by step, what needs to be done in the next video. I'll be stopping and starting that.